What's good, everybody? This your boy Mike coming to you from Reality Warpers. Yo, I got a question. Do spiritual topics pique your interest? Do you desire unique conversations? Sit down, calm your mind, just have a conversation. And after we have a talk, if you feel like you got information of substance, like and subscribe to the channel. And if you know anybody that have like minds, share my content, and together we can warp reality. So without further ado, let's get to the show. Is you are protecting the wife, the nurturer, the helpmate, the peacemaker. You are protecting your peace at the house. Okay, you are protecting your home. You are protecting the environment that's helping you mentally thrive in your divine masculine traits. Okay, and not only are you protecting the wife, the nurturer, the helpmate, the peacemaker, you are protecting the children. You are protecting the future. You are protecting what you have on the inside of you. The DNA strand, you are protecting that. Divine masculine trait, being strong-willed or assertive. All right. And that comes again along with being purpose-driven. A lot of times when you don't have a purpose or when you are not living your purpose, you start to feel a sense of laziness or procrastination or things of that nature, and by that happening it create a set of routines in your brain, and a lot of times you don't assert yourself in life because you are not purpose driven in your life. All right, so it's like you just allow things to happen to you versus you going out and making a choice on what happens to you. Okay, you just allow things to happen to you. By you being assertive and choosing in life, that's you asserting your dominance with God have gave you that birthright. When he created Adam, he gave him dominance and authority over the world, over the things of the world, meaning your reality. Okay, so you being assertive, that helps you create your reality. Okay, you go out and create versus let things happen to you. All right, being a problem solver is another divine masculine trait. All right, so being a problem solver, anytime a situation comes to you versus you letting it attack you letting it control your life, you learn how to handle situations. You are able to calculate certain things. You are able to you go into your own mind, go into your own brain, and learn how to pull out answers from the subconscious. If you know everything, this mind knows everything. It is scientifically proven that the cells in your body is just as old as the creation of the world, and you have the same genetic makeup of stars. Okay, look it up. You have the same memories of the beginning of the universe. You have all of the answers in your mind, but you can only obtain so much of it, so it won't make you crazy. God won't put on you more than you can bear. Consciously, you can only obtain so much. But anytime you need a certain answer, the memory will come to you. Okay, so you have to learn how to silence yourself, silence your thoughts. That comes along with practicing meditation and going into that subconscious and pulling the answer out to what you don't know. It's not like you just know everything off bat. As soon as you come here, you have to remember. Okay, so by you being a problem solver, that's a part of you digging deep on the inside of you spiritually and subconsciously pulling out answers of things that you don't know. And that's you connecting with God, you connecting with your higher power. When you do not know the answers, you go to God. Okay, you go to your higher self. Your higher self is on the inside. You have to go on the inside. Okay, yes, you can find mentors. Yes, you can find spiritual leaders to help you and different things of that nature. But at the end of the day, it is you. It is you that you have to be the one to pull that out of you. Okay. So you being a problem solver is you being able to go inside yourself, go inside that subconscious and connect with God and get the answer that is needed at the time of whatever the situation is. All right. Next, we got being a leader. Being a leader is someone who can, um, being a leader is someone who can guide. Okay. How good is your sight? How good can you see future wise, plan future wise? Okay. Or are you the person that want the fast, answer right now? What's best for the situation? The fast answer or the thought out, decision, the one that's calculated, the one that's thought of. It's like you playing as you playing the game in life. Are you playing checkers or are you playing chess? And for chess players, we all know the best chess players, they think 5 to 10 steps ahead before they even make the first decision. All right. So, by you being a leader, can you calculate where your future is going, come up with a plan to get there, and be able to bring and not only motivate, but guide, meaning give instructions to whoever you are is bringing with you to not only help your life be successful, but make their life successful as well. Okay. The people that's on that path with you is for you to help solve whatever the problem is or do whatever the purpose is. It's not just to benefit you, like you the king and nobody gets nothing but me. No, the best leaders use their resources, the people that's around them, to not only help benefit them, because if you don't know the answer to something right now, that other person does. Okay, so you finding the right people that to put around you. All right, that's leadership as well. You vetting someone and finding out who's the right person to put on your team to surround around you. You coming up with a plan to do whatever the purpose is, and you coming up with the plan for that person to help your purpose and overall help that person be successful as well. So for people that's winning on that's on sports teams and stuff like that, there's a captain, there's a leader of that team. But when that captain wins a championship, the whole team wins the championship. Okay, it's not just that captain won the championship. Okay, yeah, the captain a lot of times get a lot of the recognition of the results, but the a great leader also acknowledges his help. All right, all right. Confidence is the next one. Confidence is it helps you move in life without fear. Okay, fear is a defense tactic or a tactic used by negative entities, negative powers and stuff like that. They put you in a form of fear in order to control your mind, because once you are in a form of fear, you don't move. You don't move when you are in a form of fear. You are in a place now where you need to be guided out. Now, who's guiding you out of that fear is important. Okay. And a lot of time, if it's the media and all of that kind of, a lot of times is negative energy, entities and energies. All right, that's guiding you through that fear. All right. So, you being able to have confidence in yourself helps you along the path of you walking through your purpose, whatever your purpose is, giving you the confidence. You get confidence by knowledge, learning, and experiencing. Because once you know, you know. Okay. The confidence in a great athlete is because he have seen himself do great things that he's know that others that he's competing against cannot do. So he develops a confidence in himself, which he starts to move differently in life compared to the others. Okay. And sometimes when it's too much confidence, it start running into ego. And that's more of a lower vibrational masculine trait, which we are going to get into deeper into the video. All right. So, but right now, we're talking about the higher vibrational traits. All right. So that's confidence, logical intelligence. Okay. I did not just say intelligence. I said logical intelligence because logical intelligence is left brain thinking. Okay. Left brain thinking is a masculine, positive, negative, charges, things of that nature. Left brain is masculine, right brain is feminine. All right. So anything left brain, logic, mathematical, calculation, different things of that nature, that is left brain activity. And it is a masculine trait. But people that are have logical intelligence, it is a higher vibrational thing, a higher vibrational trait, because it helps you along the path of the other things that's been named, such as being purpose driven, being a provider, being a protector, things of that nature. How logical thinking are you? Can you calculate as best as you can to put yourself in certain positions, even if it's learning different people, learning how to calculate certain people, okay, being observant of certain people or your surrounding areas. That goes along with your fight or flight. When men used to be hunters and things of that nature, it's changed over time. You use your logical intelligence over time for whatever the era is. Okay, so back then when we was using logical thinking for hunting and things of that nature, you had to learn how to be logical on how to survive, or how to attack or capture smarter prey. Okay, so you learn how to build traps, you learn how to do guerrilla tactics, hiding and camouflaging and things of that nature in the trees and in the woods and things of that nature. Okay, so your logical intelligence helps along with the purpose that you have at the time. Okay, working smarter, not harder. I also made a video on that. You need to go and check that out. Working harder, not smarter. Working smarter, not harder. All right. So, the next one we're going to talk about is honor or honesty. Okay. So, one of the 10 commandments is thou shalt not bear false witness. God also says, do not use my name in vain. Okay. All right. I said that in another video. What is God's name? When Moses asks, who are you? When the burning bush was talking to him, when Moses had to go and find the lamb had ran away from the flock, and he saw a burning bush in the wilderness, but the bush wasn't burning, it was just on fire. God was talking to him through the bush. Moses asked him, who are you? God said, I am that I am. Whatever you say you are, your mind does not know the difference between a joke and what is reality, or what is real and what is fake. That's why when you go through certain life, you have certain experiences for the same situation as someone else, but you get a different reaction or a different feeling from whatever that situation is. So, for example, if you was afraid of spiders or something like that, you have built a claim in your head on what that spider is able to do. A person that's not afraid of spiders have built another claim in their head on what that spider can or can't do. Therefore, you both react to that spider a different way. Okay? All right. So, by you saying I am whatever, it creates a certain pattern in your mind and in your DNA on developing who that person you keep saying you are is. So, you having honor, you being honest, is a way of helping develop who that character is. Every time you say, I'm doing this, or I'm going to do that, or I'm not this, or I'm not that, or I didn't do this, or whatever, you are developing that character. Okay. So now you truly believe you can or cannot do whatever it is. And you start reacting to life according to that. Okay. So you ever ran into someone that lie so much that they start to believe the lie? Whatever the lie is, they start to believe the lie. They done said it so much and they believe it. So they are trying to convince somebody of that lie. But by convincing somebody of that lie, you are also convincing yourself of that lie because they are you. All right. You are a reflection of the people that you are around. So you are convincing that person. You are also convincing yourself of that lie. The more you tell it, the more energy you put into telling that lie, the more emotion you put in trying to tell that lie. Oh, I'm dressing this up. I'm being real good with this. Now you start to believe your own lie. Okay. By you developing yourself into whatever that lie is, you are throwing yourself off from your purpose and you are putting yourself in lower vibrations because of who you are saying you are. Okay. So I'm not just talking about your physical experience where you are in life right now, because who you are right now is a a is like a result of you moving through life before you knew what you was doing. You was being guided by other people. You was being guided by society and stuff. And don't get me wrong, once you become a certain age, it's your responsibility to determine who you are going to be in life. But it is extremely important to pay attention to the environments that you have grown up with, the people that you have grown up with, the things that they have told you who you are, and the things that they have made you believe, in the TV shows and things like that that you have encountered, social media, how much time all of that development that you have gotten over time. That's why it's so important to get therapy or get in contact with the mentor or something like that in order to clean up, erase, and let go of certain things in your life that's not benefiting you, on helping you in your purpose, helping you grow, helping you get to higher vibrations. All right. So you being honest with yourself, that's you understanding who you are. You have to dig into who you are. All right. You being honest with yourself helps give you that confidence on, okay, I know that this is who I am. This is open. This is, who I am. This is what I am made of. So now I can confidently move through life with a purpose in my mind, a driven purpose, me driving that purpose in my mind by me being honest with who I am. Okay. Now, so many people want to be the king. So many people want to be the top, that type of thing. But there have been some amazing role players throughout life, throughout sports history and things of that nature, that the leader or the top person have admitted, yo, if it wasn't for this person playing their part, I probably wouldn't have made it here, or it would have been a lot harder to get to where I am. You being honest with yourself helps you accept who you are and accept your role or your purpose in your life. And therefore, that allows you to be the best version of what your purpose makes you out to be by you accepting that role, by you accepting what that purpose is in your life. Now you can now focus on what your purpose is, to put all of your energy into that versus trying to be something that you're not meant to be. Okay. All right, now let's go on and dig a little bit deeper into this. Being determined. All right, being determined is the same thing with that confidence. All right, by you being determined, it's like, just because I go through tough times, or I've been hit 1 or 2 times in life, I'm not going to just give up. Okay. That's what being determined is all about. You continue to roll with the punches. You continuously trying to learn more information. You continuously trying to change habits or fight against that programming that's in your system, that paradox that you have created, to help change that into something of a positive vibration or a higher vibration, therefore helping you along with your purpose. All right. So you being determined is extremely important. That comes along with learning who you are, you being confident, and you being purpose driven. By you having those things, that develops a determination in your body, or in your mind. You being strong willed towards something. You not never wanting to give up on what your dreams or goals is, no matter how hard or no matter how much is thrown at you, because the bigger and higher your purpose is, the more you're going to go through. All right. Outside forces know that you have a purpose, and their purpose is to stop you from achieving your purpose. Okay. So a lot of times, if you have a big purpose, you have a strong spiritual protection group. All right. A protection group of spirits is protecting you, because you need the protection, because they are trying to get rid of you. Okay. All right. They don't want you to, the outside forces, negative entities or negative forces or whatever in the spiritual realm, do not want you to achieve what your purpose is. Okay. So they're going to throw different things in your life, and it's going to come in the physical as you going through negative experiences in life. You may lose a car, you may lose a job, you may lose a house, you may lose a family, you may experience different deaths in the family. Just so much just going on in your life that's trying to throw you off mentally from connecting with yourself, and therefore coming into what your purpose is. So you being determined is a divine masculine trait that's very overlooked. It's very overlooked, but it's extremely important to have that determination to keep pushing. All right. It stops you from having an idle mind as well, because you are determined to stick with the job, to stick with the program, versus trying to find other things in life. Because during that, I'm trying to find what I'm trying to do, your mind is idle at the time, because it's not purpose driven then. Okay. So your mind is idle at the time you are searching for a purpose. The longer you are idle mind, it gives the devil time to come in and guide you. Okay. So it's very important to get into your purpose as early as you understand, okay, I have a purpose. As early as you understand that. So if you're 13, if you're 16, if you're 19, and there is no such thing as it's too late for me. All right. There's no such thing, because your crown chakra is always recording experiences. And if you believe in reincarnation, you're going to come back here again and try this again with the subconscious knowledge of your past life. Okay, so whatever information you can get right now is going to help you, no matter if you 90 years old. If you 90 years old, if you are just now catching this information and you are 90 years old, from this point up until the time you leave from here, gather as much information as you can. And when you come back, you may run into this information subconsciously because it throws omens. The universe, God throws omens to you to help you get back onto this path, the path that you're on right now, this spiritual awakening, guiding you out to higher vibrations and things of that nature. It the information that you have, when you come back, you will be and you will get the information in a earlier lifetime. You're in an earlier year in your life. So just giving an example, you catch this information when you're 90, you come back here in this lifetime, in your next lifetime, you may catch the information when you like 65 or 70 or something like that, whatever, or just giving just an example, whatever, just because you have accepted this information. All right, you accepted this information and you started to add this information. So there's never a such thing as it's too late for me, it's too late to learn. Never such thing. All right, have that determination to want to continue to push, continue to learn more about yourself. All right. All right, being decisive, being able to make decisions is another divine masculine trait. All right, being able to make a decision in life, because there are so many options. There are so many options to do whatever. But a lot of times when you get overwhelmed with options, you stand still because you don't know what to do. Okay, now you need guidance. Okay, now you need guidance. God gave you dominion. You choose, you do, you create, you accept, you reject, you make the decision. Yes, he's going to guide you when you need it, but how often do you have to go to him for the answer when he have given you all of the power, all of the information, all of the dominion? Now I can understand if the situation is extremely big, you have gotten deep into your purpose, and now you are encountering situations where you truly just do not know what to do. That's when you dig on the inside, you calm yourself, you go into yourself, you go into your mind, and you connect with God, your higher self, and then you get the answer from him there. Okay, or when he comes to visit you to help you, on your path, when he sees that, okay, you're about to run into something where you're going to need help, he already can see that. When you get to those points in your life, that's when you need like God to help you make this decision. But other than that, for these little things, those little things that go through life, there's the little steps that help you on your path, you make the decision. It's so many people that's sitting and waiting for God to give them an answer on something to help them get to the next step in their life. But it's like God, like, yo, why am I gonna help you with this little problem? Too much help is a problem, because now you are as if you are dependent now. I can't do anything without you, kind of thing. Now you are dependent now, when he have already given you the power. And I know, yeah, you can't do anything without God and all that kind of, I know that. But again, he have gave you the power, the authority, and the dominion to rule your reality. Okay, you have to make decisions in your life in order to go along with whatever your purpose is. All right. So, the last one I'm going to get into is being responsible and being able to take accountability. All right. When the apple situation happened between Adam and Eve, Adam did not take accountability for his actions, as far as I let someone in this situation, Eve, throw me off of my purpose. Okay. And this is extremely important because if you look into the Bible, a lot of the great men in the Bible was thrown off of their purpose by allowing someone to come in and throw them off of their purpose. Okay? This you taking accountability for your life because you are allowing whatever is happening to happen. You are allowing it. So you have to take accountability. Adam allowed Eve to give him the apple. Okay? He allowed Eve to give him the apple and he bit the apple. Adam could have gotten the apple, crushed it, threw it down, whatever. But Adam chose the actions that he chose, which threw him off of his purpose and knocked his vibration off. Okay? So by you taking accountability, you taking responsibility in your life, you stop certain things from happening in your life that should not happen. Okay? And giving another example, is the strongest man in the Bible, Samson. All right. Samson allowed Delilah to get the information. He gave the information to Delilah on how to stop his power or how to take away his power or whatever. All right. So by him allowing that, it put him in a situation where not only did it throw off his purpose, but he was now captured and put in chains, bound by something. You was captured by the negative forces because you allowed something to happen in your life. Another one is King Solomon, the wisest king God have ever had. The wisest king God have ever had, King Solomon, was thrown off of his purpose because he allowed a woman to come in and change his religion, turn away from God and start praising her God. Okay? So he allowed that to come into his life by him taking accountability, by him being responsible with his life. He would have then chosen to accept or reject whatever in his life. And he accepted that in his life, which threw him off of his purpose. All right. So you have to take accountability in your life. When you know something is done wrong in your life or you are doing something wrong in your life, you take that accountability. Therefore, you are able to make corrections in your life. Now, by you not taking accountability, you don't take the steps in order to to correct the wrong. All right. So that have been the list. I went through the list of the divine masculine traits. All right. So y'all catch me on my next episode. I'm going to be talking about the regular masculine trait or the low vibration masculine traits. These traits are traits that throw you off of the purpose that you are supposed to have. Okay. The low vibration traits of each energy throws you off of the vibration or throws the opposite off of the purpose that they have or lowers that other person's vibration. All right. So on my next episode, I'm going to be talking about the masculine traits or the lower vibrational masculine traits. All right. Y'all catch me on the next episode.